My name is Natasha and I'm the Environment Sector Programme Lead at the Environmental Funders Network, or EFN as we're more commonly known. So we have three main tips when applying for environmental funding, and one is to remember to talk about the impacts and benefits on people. How is your work going to benefit your community and the groups that you're working with? And secondly, make sure that you've done your research and you have a really strong case for support. And thirdly, talk about the long-term impacts and benefits that your project and your work will have. Your case for support is a short pitch that eloquently summarises what your project is all about and what the benefits of it will be. So funders are also always looking at how your work is functioning as a whole in terms of your project and your organisation. So it's really worth looking at where you can have environmental impact and benefits. For example, reducing fossil fuel travel, and also in terms of simple things like your office equipment. How are you reusing, sourcing and disposing of the things that you're using? And you can always build costs into your applications if you speak to your funder. So when I was fundraising for a major capital campaign recently, I worked with a funder who was really interested in some of the environmental aspects of how we were building this new community building. And they actually provided additional funding for a green roof and to make a few changes within the building to make it more environmentally sustainable. And not only were they happy to offer the additional funding for this, but they actually fed back that this really helped the project to stand out amongst the other applications they received. So while that's not always the case and not every funder will be open to that, it's really worth having a conversation with your funder about this, as many are really sort of looking for this kind of impact now. And lastly, it's important to remember that many of these solutions are actually cheaper, and even those that have upfront costs, it will pay off in the medium to long term in most cases. And that's not even considering what the true cost might be if we delay action now. If you'd be interested in joining the Environmental Funders Network's Green Fundraisers Forum, please do get in touch. It's an opportunity to meet other fundraisers working on environmental issues and to be notified of any new grants coming in.